What is known about the attack on Speaker Pelosi's husband? A man broke into House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's home in San Francisco and severely beat her 82-year-old husband, Paul Pelosi, with a hammer early Friday while the Democratic lawmaker was in Washington. Paul Pelosi had surgery to repair a skull fracture and serious injuries to his right arm and hands, and his doctors expect a full recovery, the Speaker's office said. In a letter to congressional colleagues Saturday night, Nancy Pelosi said her husband's condition continues to improve. David DePape, 42, was arrested on suspicion of attempted murder, elder abuse, and burglary, police said. This was not a random act. This was intentional. And it's wrong, San Francisco Police Chief William Scott said. The violence was the latest jolt to an increasingly splintered political system that is riven with extremism. A look at what is known about the attack and the suspect. What happened? An intruder wielding a hammer smashed his way through a rear door into the Pelosi residence in San Francisco shortly before 2:30 a.m. Friday. The man confronted Paul Pelosi and shouted, "Where is Nancy?" according to a person familiar with the situation who was granted anonymity to discuss it. Paul Pelosi called 911 himself, and when police arrived, they found him struggling with the assailant. The man managed to strike Pelosi at least once with the hammer before he was tackled by officers and arrested, police said. Nancy Pelosi was in Washington at the time of the attack. How's Paul Pelosi doing? He underwent surgery to repair a skull fracture and serious injuries to his right arm and hands, and his doctors expect a full recovery, the Speaker's office said Friday. Other than Nancy Pelosi's letter to colleagues, there were no updates on his condition Saturday. Nancy Pelosi arrived in San Francisco late Friday. The couple has been married since 1963. In her letter, the Speaker thanked colleagues for their prayers and warm wishes. "Our children, our grandchildren and I are heartbroken and traumatized by the life-threatening attack on our pop," she wrote. "We are grateful for the quick response of law enforcement and emergency services, and for the life-saving medical care he is receiving."